I thought it went really well. We wanted to come out of there healthy. We wanted to compete. We wanted to show our fans what we've been working on. And, I wish the weather would have been a little bit nicer, but you know what? We might have to play in that. So it was good that we got a little work in that. And I was really proud of our guys. I thought they came out ready to go. Some things we got to clean up from a game weekend standpoint, but overall I thought it was really, really good.
What sort of things need to clean up?
Just up at the hotel, there's certain things that we do the night before the game. Just guys didn't really understand what we were trying to do, and but those are all things that they'll learn. That's why we had a dress rehearsal for the spring game.
What did you think of quarterback play through spring, and can you go into next season with those two competing? I mean, where do you feel like you are at quarterback?
I feel like those guys have done a really good job, every single one of them. I mean, at times, you have a guy do really, really well, have a really good day, and then at times you'll have that same guy, he'll kind of not have as good a day. And the thing I'm really preaching to those guys right now is who's going to be the most consistent, who's going to go out there and do the things we're asking them to do day in, day out, and give us the best chance to win. So I'm really happy with those guys. They've done everything we've asked them to do. And look forward to going into the summer now and getting some more things in and really working extremely hard this summer.
What does a Colt and Ty both specifically individually have to work on to improve this summer?
They both just got to keep working, doing what they're doing. A lot of it's just going fast. We're just a different tempo of our style of offense. That's the main thing, is just getting the call, understanding where their pre-snap read is, and then snapping the ball and getting their eyes on their post-snap read. So they're doing a really good job. I think they're both taking some ownership and really studying the playbook hard and really knowing what other positions they're supposed to do on every play. And I think that's what the quarterback's supposed to do. And those guys, again, they're working hard, and I expect a good summer out of them as well.
Chance said you guys are relying on the players obviously lead the summer workouts. Who have emerged at various positions on offense as the leaders, the guys you'd count on to sort of take control in the summer? Yeah,
well, we're pushing a lot of them to be leaders. The guys that we feel like that have kind of taken the ownership, or Ty and Cole. At tight end position, I think Austin Cantrell is a guy that's he's very well respected among his teammates, and he's taken a little bit more of a vocal role. We're trying to push him out of that comfort zone of being quite a quiet leader and being a little bit more vocal. At receiver, you see guys like Jonathan Nance and LaMichael Petway. They're kind of stepping up, trying to lead the way. Running backs, you have a great stable of running backs, and I think for the most part, it's kind of a running back by committee. I think all those guys do a really, really good job. I think they listen to each other and they feed off each other, doing really, really well. There's no doubt on our offensive line that Yelda is the guy, the vocal guy that gets everybody going whenever when they need to get going. So again, we're trying to push a lot more guys to get out of their comfort zone a little bit more and lead more vocally.
You guys kept it pretty stripped away on offense, I guess. No end arounds and reverses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big part of this offense, though.
Well, I didn't want to make Chief mad at me, man. Got to keep Chief on my good side. But no, it was, we didn't want to do a whole lot. Some of the stuff we had worked on all spring, we didn't run that. We wanted to stay very basic and very, day one, day two install. And that's really about all we called. So. We didn't want to show a whole lot, but we wanted also to give our guys plays that we felt like they could go out and execute. And that was by design, not to show a whole lot, just show the kind of the day one, day two install.
In terms of the tempo, how close was Saturday to where you guys would want to be, say, in the fall?
Oh man, I would say about 60 mile an hour. We want to be 100. It wasn't quite there. That's one thing. Coming out of spring, told coach and in a staff meeting, we really got to work that. They've really got to continue to work that on their own this summer. They're really stressing to them. The offensive line's got to find the ball, line up, and the receivers got to get the call quicker, and they got to line up quicker as well. So sometimes quarterbacks want to snap it, and he's waiting. And again, I think it's just a new offense. It's new signals. It's all that the receivers are having to find the signal, find who the signal guy is, the live guy, get the call, get lined up. And once they learn that, I think it's going to play a lot faster. But I would say it's about 60% of how fast we really want to go.
Can you get those extra 40 miles an hour by the time you
I think so. I think now that we're going into summer, those guys are going to go do it on their own. They'll have a really good summer with that. Again, that's a huge emphasis for us. So they're going to really have to do that a lot this summer. And then I think by fall camp, we'll be a little bit faster than by game one. We'll be ready to go.
What were the big highlights for you? Like specifically, what was good about spring?
About spring? Oh man. To be honest with you, I was really pleased with what we have on the roster at running back. I'm really pleased with where we're at with Devwad, Chase, TJ, Malik. He came a long way. KJ has shown some flashes. So we, again, just working those guys this summer, getting them in the third and fourth quarter program, what we call it, and cutting some weight, getting faster, getting quicker. Is going to do nothing but help those guys. But I was very pleased with what we have at running back.
A lot of times coordinators aren't asked to do a lot of recruiting, but you're a young guy, and Chad Moore says if you can't recruit, you can't be around.
That's right.
You're looking forward to jumping into.
I love it. Yeah, I can't wait. I love Northwest Arkansas. It's like home to me, honestly. And, but I can't wait to get on the road and see some of these guys work and evaluate some guys at practice and stuff like that. Man, I can't wait. Like Coach says, man, you got to go get it done no matter if you're at Arkansas or wherever. It's all about recruiting, and we understand that. Everybody at this level has great schemes and X's and O's. It's got about the Jimmies and the Joes. So we got to go get those guys and go get the guys that we think that fit our offense the best.
You were mic'd up, how'd that go?
Huh?
You were mic'd up, how did that go?
Well, it wasn't mic'd up. I was actually getting interviewed during calling plays, and man, that was pretty hard. I'm gonna be honest with you. That was probably one of the hardest things I've ever had to do, is call a play. I had to step back from the camera, so the camera didn't pick up the play, and then kind of explain it while the play is going on and trying to talk it through. I don't know if I have a future in sports broadcasting if this doesn't work out. But, it was a lot of fun to get around those guys and be on the SEC network and kind of just tell them a little bit about what we were doing.